Hey there, guys, and welcome to another video. And today we're starting Unit 3. So let's go ahead and dive in. So the problem reads, the circle is called the unit circle because it's a radius of 1. Note that the circle center is the origin. And they're asking us to do four things. Find the side lengths of the triangle, use the side lengths of the triangle to find the coordinates of G and H, find the coordinates of P1, P2, and P3. And P2 and P3 are going to be on the other page. So if I look at this first triangle, I see that it is a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So let me go ahead and annotate that. And they already tell me that the radius is 1. So I know in the 30, 60, 90 triangle, our hypotenuse, which is 1, also represents 2a within the pattern. So if I was to draw that triangle real quick, 30, 60, 90, this is 2a. Opposite of 60 is a radical 3, and opposite of 30 is a. Meaning that a will just have to be 1/2. So the side length is 1/2. And then a radical 3 will just be radical 3 divided by 2. So from here to here, I did dividing by 2. From here to here, I did multiplying by radical 3. So if we really look at what we just did, we found the lengths of this triangle. And that can also help us determine what is the coordinates of P sub 1. It will just be radical 3, comma 2, because that is the entire distance of this line right here. That's what we just figured out. So that means that x coordinate has to be radical 3 over 2. And then we figured out that this line right here is 1/2. So the coordinates will be radical 3, comma 2, 1/2. So far we figured out for P1, it was radical 3, comma 2, comma 1/2. And we're really going to use these 30, 60, 90, and 45, 45, 90 right triangles to help us determine some key coordinates within this unit circle. So let's move on to the next one. So this next one is a 45, 45, 90. And we know within our pattern that the legs are both a, and the hypotenuse is a radical 2. So once again, because our hypotenuse is 1, that means this time 1 represents a radical 2. And if I want to figure out what a is, I just need to divide both sides by radical 2. But as we know, we don't like radicals in our denominator. So I'm just going to multiply the top and bottom by radical 2. And we'll get radical 2 over 2. So what we just discovered, that the legs of this triangle are both radical 2 over 2. And that will also be the coordinates for this as well. But once again, the legs of this triangle will help us determine the coordinates that we're looking for. So now, last but not least, P3. And this one is a 60-30 right triangle, which isn't really much different from P sub 1. But this time, the angle that they want us to focus on is the 60-degree angle. So once again, let me just draw the pattern because that helps me realize what I'm working with. So once again, we know that the hypotenuse is 2a. Opposite of 60 is a radical 3, and opposite of 30 is just a. So once again, a is going to represent 1/2 because that is half of 1. But this is going to now be the base of the triangle. When it was in P sub 1, 1/2 represents the height. But now it's going to represent the base of our triangle. And a radical 3 is just going to be radical 3 divided by 2. So the coordinates for P sub 3 is 1/2, comma, radical 3 over 2. And really what's so important of what we just did, we just derived the first quadrant of the unit circle. So if I was to just go to the unit circle real quick. Sorry, let me zoom out. So yeah, if we was to go to the unit circle, let me click on this one. Sorry, I don't know why it's acting like this. But yeah, there we go. We just derived the first unit, the first, why is this being like this? There we go. Sorry about that. We just derived the first unit, the first quadrant of this unit circle. And throughout this unit, we're going to derive the entire thing. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, you have two options. You can rely on these 30, 60, 90 right triangles to help you recall any of these coordinates, or you could just do the harder route and memorize them. But it's going to be crucial in your success in Unit 3. And all right, guys, have a great day.